Hello. Tonight's video is not like other mystery stories, because these cases didn't just confuse detectives, they broke them. These are the files officers refused to discuss, the ones that made investigators request transfer, and the ones that still appear in their nightmares. No footprints, no fingerprints, no suspects, only victims, and something no one could see, hear, or explain. If you feel a sudden chill while watching, don't look behind you. You're about to discover 10 of the most disturbing and unexplained murder cases ever recorded. 1. Room 19, The Frozen Guest, extended version. In 2004, hotel staff noticed something strange. Room 19's door was locked, yet the "Do Not Disturb" sign kept switching sides, as if someone was flipping it from inside. When security entered, the temperature inside the room dropped their cameras. 10 degrees Celsius colder than any other place in the building. The guest lay on the bed, eyes open, frozen solid with no medical explanation. But the scariest part? On the bathroom mirror, written in crystallized frost. It opened again. What opened? No one knows. The door didn't move, but the closet was slightly ajar. 2. The Unfinished Smile, extended version. A man was found collapsed in his living room, his lips twisted into a smile too wide to be natural. Not cut, not torn, just stretched, as if someone had grabbed his skin from the inside and pulled. Next to him lay a small, broken mirror. The forensics team reported something horrifying. His reflection in the mirror didn't match the position of his body. Inside the mirror, the smile was even wider, as if the reflection was finishing its movement when the man died. 3. The Striped Woman, extended version. In Chicago, a woman arrived at a police station screaming for help. Her entire back was covered in long, black, claw-like streaks. Not drawn, not burned, but embedded under the skin. She said something chased her. Something tall, but thin. And when I looked at it, it copied my voice. A week later, her body surfaced in a river, the same marks darker and deeper. Investigators concluded after autopsy. These wounds weren't made by any known animal or weapon. The case report was quietly sealed. 4. The 314 knock, extended version. A family was tormented for 3 weeks. Every night at 3:14 a.m., one single knock echoed through the house. Never louder, never quieter, always the same. No matter where they placed cameras, the knock came from a different spot. The kitchen wall, the closet door, the ceiling above the children's room. Then each week, one family member died in their sleep. Their faces frozen in terror, with no physical cause. The one surviving son said, "The last thing I heard wasn't a knock. It whispered my name from the corner of the ceiling." 5. The Man Without a Shadow, extended version. Surveillance cameras in 3 different cities captured the same man, a tall figure in a dark coat, walking alone, but with no shadow in daylight. Every time he appeared, someone within a 50-meter radius died mysteriously. No wounds, no marks, just sudden collapse. The last footage taken of him showed something terrifying. The man finally stopped, turned toward the camera, and the feed distorted violently. When investigators recovered the image, his face was blurred, not from the camera, but because there were too many eyes. 6. The Silent House, extended version. 5 bodies were discovered in a house. All sat in chairs, facing each other, as if frozen mid-conversation. But no sound was recorded. Not footsteps, not a struggle, not breathing. Even the ambient noise of the room, the hum of electricity, the vibrations of air, were missing from the audio. On the wall was written, "Silence doesn't hide. It waits." Police devices later picked up a faint noise, but the technician who listened fainted instantly and refused to describe what he heard. Quote, "The last call, extended version. A woman whispered to police, 'Someone is in my house. I can hear them breathing.' When officers arrived minutes later, every door was locked from inside. No prints, no entry, no exit. She was found crushed, but not by force from one direction. Her body was compressed from all sides at once, as if the air around her tightened like a fist. The official report was hidden. A leaked note from a detective said, 'Whatever did this didn't need a body.'" Gate the child at the door, extended version. Every midnight, a small voice whispered outside a woman's door, "Mom, let me in." But camera footage showed nothing. No child, no shadow, not even a shape. When she died, police found a message on her wall, a small handprint smeared across dust, with the words, "You weren't my mom, but you opened the door anyway." Forensics later found the handprint wasn't human at all. 9. The final line, extended version. A writer complained that something was finishing his thoughts. He'd write a sentence, look away, and find a new phrase added, in handwriting that looked like his, but wasn't. One night he wrote, "It's behind me again." His body was found at his desk. His notebook's final line read, "Don't turn around. I didn't." 10. The mirror case, extended version. An antique mirror was sold illegally on the black market. The buyer died minutes before the pickup. Security cameras showed the corridor empty. Yet in the mirror reflection, a tall figure stood behind him. The reflection moved, but nothing in the real world did. Police stored the mirror as evidence, but a retired officer later claimed, "We didn't destroy it. We just stopped looking at it."